What's good, YT family? It's your brother ELI coming to you with another KVA video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate the love. Much appreciate the support. So, 5-0 for my Philly boys, man. 5-0 for my Philly boys, man. Definitely proud of my guys, man. Jalen Hurts. A.J. Brown had a good game. The defense held up. Definitely a lot better than the past few weeks. Definitely held up a lot better, even though I'm still a little worried about my defense, man. I'm still very much worried. Hassan Reddick, man, shout out to Hassan Reddick. He just I think today was his first sack or first two sacks. He got back-to-back sacks, which came into the clutch because I say all the time, man, the last 2 minutes, that's the deciding factor of the game at the end of the day. You could have an amazing game all throughout the game, but at the last 2 minutes, you don't show up. That's all that everybody remember. That's all that matters. So shout out to Hassan Reddick. And I think that was his first sack that was recorded for the season. After having last year, a breakout season. People were kind of saying like, oh, when is he going to get going? I knew it was only a matter of time before he was going to get something. I knew it was only a matter of time for him to get something. That man a monster. Yeah, man, Jalen Hurts, he's playing well, man, on the offensive side, man. He's playing well. He's playing very well. That offensive line is helping out a lot. Definitely making things easier for bro. I wish we ran the ball a little bit more. Wish we, kind of made it, I know it's kind of, it's the beginning of the season and, everybody wants their touches. Everybody wants their receptions. A.J. Brown wants his receptions. Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert finally got his first touchdown. A lot of people were saying, where's he been this whole beginning of the season? And it's like, bro, some people got to realize, man, they got to sacrifice to win. And Jalen Hurts just, I think it was the last week or 2 weeks ago, he in a press conference, he was talking about how, as long as we're winning, that's all that matters. And, that's, I happen to agree, man. I'm not into force feeding the ball to a certain someone, whoever it may be, just to make them happy and all this stuff like that. I know it's a lot of incentives that go along with their receptions and yards and all that stuff. So I understand that part. But it's like, when something's working for the team, you gotta understand that, man. You gotta understand that. Whatever it may be, whether it be, the rushing game isn't working and maybe, it might be, AJ and Devontae's time to start taking over, or, maybe Swift and Gainwell. Maybe they need to get, maybe they need to get things going. Like, it's a lot of ways to skin a cat. So it doesn't necessarily mean that we have to just play a certain way to win. Like, man, there's many ways we can win games. So I think, man, it's important that, they exercise all of those things, exercise all of those options, because, man, it's only going to get tougher from here. It's only going to get tougher. We got a lot of AFC teams coming up next week. I think the Jets next week. I think after that, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we play the Dolphins very soon. So yeah, man, it's like I said, bro, it's gonna be a little tough. It's gonna be a little tough the next few weeks, man. We gonna definitely need to tune a lot of shit up, especially when it comes to that defense, bro. I'm really worried about that defense. Like, man, bro, it's no reason why we should have been in overtime with the Redskins. And not even just in overtime, but the fact that how we were in overtime when it was just like late in game, like we could not make any stops in the secondary. We could not make any stops. So it's like, I don't know. I know a lot of that goes into play calling. on the defensive side, and and I know they doing their best, but it's just like, damn, man, like, bro, people shouldn't be able to march down the field and tie the game up and send us to overtime. And obviously, bro, we got such a dominant offense that, once we get the ball, it's a good chance you're not getting the ball back. Especially when you got that, what they calling it now, the brotherly shove, and they got, that run game with Swift and Gainwell, and then you might mix in a little bit of, passing and all this stuff like that. Yeah, bro, it's it's a good chance you're not gonna get the ball back, especially once, once it gets, fourth quarter and all this stuff like that. They start running a lot heavier. Yeah, bro, it's gonna get tough for you, but either way, man, still happy they got it done, but I wish that defense definitely took care of business more. I wish that we started getting after the quarterback a lot more, bro, because like that's what makes it. That's what I'm starting to notice makes everything a lot harder. Not just for the Eagles, but just for every defensive team, or just team's defense in general. Like when the defensive, when the defensive line is causing problems, it makes the job so much easier for the secondary. And I guess that's just something I just never really learned about football. And I guess that's just, learning new things every day. But like when you have a dominant defensive line, when you got an Aaron Donald, a Hassan Reddick, Micah Parsons, who else? Bosa on the 49ers. When you got them boys coming off the edge, it's very hard for quarterbacks to make reads and stay in the pocket and, take forever to make choices, man. So I think, like, that's one of the biggest keys to us winning and just dominating on the defensive side, because that's where it's going. The championships are going to happen for us. I don't believe that we're going to outscore every single team. I think there's going to be teams out there who are just going to be red hot and can score, at will when they need to. We just need to make sure our defense is able to take care of business and handle business accordingly. So hopefully we get that figured out sooner than later. I don't want it to wait until, we get into the, later part of the season, and then now we're figuring out, like, oh, we're not as good as we thought we were. Like, I hope we figure this stuff out early, so once it comes postseason, we won't have any issues. We won't have anything that we haven't seen before. So shout out to my Philly boys, man, 5-0. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you got. What's y'all's team? What's y'all teams y'all rocking with for this season? I'm also going to be doing some NBA basketball breakdowns too. I'm excited for that too. I'm definitely going to be doing some basketball breakdowns. So putting the sports into the KVA, bring it to the KVA family. Y'all already know I love boxing, football, and soon once our basketball starts, I'm gonna start doing some basketball breakdowns. So like, comment, subscribe. Hope everybody's doing well. Holler at me later. Peace.